Seniors waking up at 3 a.m., heart racing, brain wired. It's not stress, and it's not just normal aging. It's a cortisol spike at the wrong time. And I will show you 5 supplements that can shut it down, helping you finally sleep through the night. Pay close attention, because exact dose and timing are what make them truly effective. But first, here's what's secretly waking you up at 3 a.m. Your blood sugar drops overnight. Your body panics. Your adrenal glands release cortisol as an emergency alarm, and suddenly you're alert. Not groggy, just wired. That cortisol surge doesn't just wake you up. Over time, it steals your deep sleep, raises belly fat, and drains your energy. Now let's break down the 5 supplements every senior can take, counting down to the number 1, which is a true game changer. Quick disclaimer, this video is for educational purposes only and isn't a substitute for medical advice. Let's get started. Number 5, Glycine. It's arguably one of the most underrated and dual-purpose options for people over 60. It acts as both a sleep aid and longevity support. Glycine is a simple amino acid that your body naturally makes. But as we age, production drops significantly, with some researchers thinking we fall short by actual grams every single day. Glycine solves 2 major problems for aging sleep. First is the body's internal thermostat. To fall asleep and stay asleep, your core temperature needs to drop by about 1 degree. When you get older, your internal thermostat can become less stable, leaving you too hot and prone to waking up at night, even around 3 a.m. Glycine is unique because it triggers peripheral vasodilation, opening the tiny blood vessels in your hands and feet, drawing heat away from your core and transferring it throughout your skin. It literally cools your body down into sleep. Second, glycine improves what's called your sleep architecture. As we age, we lose deep sleep, or slow-wave sleep, which is the physically restorative phase where your brain repairs and cleans itself. According to a study published in the Journal of Sleep and Biological Rhythms, glycine has been clinically shown to restore this specific phase of deep sleep without making you groggy the next day. With all of this, glycine is an excellent supplement to help you fall asleep and stay asleep through the night, including those frustrating 3 a.m. wake-ups. For dosing, a commonly recommended option is buying bulk glycine powder. The great thing is that it basically tastes like sugar, so you can stir it into a cup of chamomile tea or any drink you like at night as a sugar substitute. Studies often use around 3 grams, roughly a heaping teaspoon, taken about 60 minutes before bed. Keep in mind that glycine may enhance sedation from sleeping pills, anxiety medication, and muscle relaxants, and may interact with clozapine and certain antipsychotics. So be cautious if you're taking these medications. Number 4, L-theanine. This is an amino acid found in green tea leaves. L-theanine works directly on the mind, helping to calm racing thoughts and promote a state of wakeful relaxation. It's arguably the best supplement for the type of insomnia where you are physically tired, but your brain refuses to shut off, what I call tired but wired. Why is it good for aging sleep? First, after about age 60, your liver processes caffeine more slowly, so that afternoon coffee might still be stimulating your nervous system late at night, contributing to cortisol spikes that can wake you up at 2 or 3 a.m. L-theanine helps counteract this effect. Second, it quiets your chattering mind. According to a study in Nutrients, L-theanine crosses the blood-brain barrier and increases alpha brainwaves, the same type associated with wakeful relaxation and meditation. This helps stop the mental checklist running through your head, allowing your body's natural sleep process to take over. Unlike some other supplements that come in powder form, L-theanine is most effective in capsule form. Look for about 200 milligrams per capsule and take one roughly 60 minutes before bed. If your mind races severely, studies show that up to 400 milligrams is safe. L-theanine can lower blood pressure slightly, so use caution if you take blood pressure medications or beta blockers. Number 3, phosphatidylserine. This is a brain-supporting nutrient that helps regulate your body's cortisol response. It's a type of fat that makes up a crucial part of every cell membrane in your brain, supporting the membranes in your hypothalamus and pituitary gland, the command centers for cortisol production. By doing so, it helps your body respond to stress more appropriately and stay aligned with your natural sleep-wake rhythms. Taken before bed, it may calm the signals that trigger nighttime cortisol release, keeping cortisol levels in better balance during sleep. As we get older, natural phosphatidylserine levels tend to decline, which is part of why sleep problems and cortisol issues become more common after the age of 60. Supplementing may help support levels closer to what they were when sleep came more easily and stress felt easier to handle. A typical dose is 300 milligrams taken about 30 to 45 minutes before bed. The best form comes from sunflower and is called lecithin, which is cleaner and less likely to trigger allergies than soy-based supplements. Take it with a small amount of food to improve absorption, but avoid calcium at the same time because it can interfere with uptake. Some people notice results in just a week. That is a big improvement. Phosphatidylserine also supports memory, focus, and stress resilience. Many people say it feels like a switch has been turned off. Daytime tension fades, and it's easier to relax and unwind at night. Number 2, ashwagandha root extract. This is an adaptogenic powerhouse that resets your stress response. This ancient Ayurvedic herb helps your body adapt to stress by recalibrating the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis so it doesn't overreact at night, preventing those frustrating 3 a.m. awakenings that many older adults experience. Its active compounds, called withanolides, mimic your body's stress-regulating hormones, fitting into cortisol receptors like a key in a lock, while also increasing the sensitivity of GABA receptors. This makes your brain more responsive to its natural calming signals. For older adults, ashwagandha is especially valuable because it addresses both high nighttime cortisol and the long-term accumulation of stress over decades, essentially giving your stress response system a complete reset rather than a temporary fix. The key to getting maximum benefits from ashwagandha is using the right form and dose. Look for a standardized extract containing at least 5% withanolides. There are 2 well-known options for this, KSM66 and Sensoril. Both provide consistent amounts of the active compounds, ensuring a reliable effect compared to raw root powder. Take 600 milligrams about an hour before bed with a small amount of fat, like a spoonful of almond butter or coconut oil, because withanolides are fat-soluble and absorb better with lipids. This helps your body respond more effectively to stress at night and supports better sleep. Number 1, magnesium. Finally, we reach the true game changer. Magnesium, a key mineral many adults over 60 are missing. Before you shrug and say, "I already take it," hear me out. Most people don't realize that while they may be taking magnesium, very few actually feel its full effects. This is especially common in older adults who absorb minerals less efficiently. First, let's see how magnesium affects sleep. It acts as a gatekeeper for your brain's NMDA receptors, preventing excitatory signals from overstimulating the brain. Without it, the natural rise in cortisol at 3 a.m. can hit like a flood, instantly waking you up. But here's why your magnesium isn't working. The first mistake is taking it with the wrong foods and drinks. Many seniors load up on carbs, sugar, coffee, and alcohol, thinking magnesium will fix everything. The truth is, carbohydrates require magnesium to be metabolized, and sugar, caffeine, and alcohol not only deplete it, but also trigger that early morning cortisol surge. Another common issue is poor quality supplements. Forms like magnesium oxide are poorly absorbed, meaning much of what you take never reaches your cells. So what's the right way to take it? Studies on sleep often use about 300 to 400 milligrams of elemental magnesium, taken roughly 60 to 90 minutes before bed. Clinical research in the United States shows that magnesium glycinate is highly absorbable and well tolerated, so it is a good choice for you. Now let me share 4 simple tips to optimize your sleep and make these supplements work even better. First, control your light. When you walk into your bedroom, your main light source should be as dim as possible. Bright overhead lights tell your brain it's still daytime. Use dimmer switches if you can, or switch to lower watt bulbs like 40 watts instead of 80. Even small night lights in the hallway can help you move around without fully waking your brain. Second, manage sound. Sound and light together strongly affect sleep. TVs in the bedroom may feel normal, but they keep your brain partially alert all night. A better option is steady background sound, like a sound machine, or earplugs if your environment is noisy or unpredictable. The key is consistency, not sudden changes in noise that wake you up. Third, keep your sleep schedule stable. Your body works on rhythm. Going to bed and waking up at consistent times helps regulate both melatonin and cortisol. Try not to constantly shift your sleep time and avoid the snooze button. It breaks your sleep cycle instead of helping it. Fourth, optimize temperature and air. Sleep follows your body temperature cycle. A cooler room, around 65 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit, helps your body fall and stay asleep. Good airflow also matters. A fan or air purifier can keep the air fresh, stable, and easier to breathe through the night. And finally, this is where you start sleeping better again. If this helped you, hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next video. And as always, please consult your healthcare provider before starting any new supplement.